guys, hello. If you click this video, you might be interested in what I have to say. You might not be, which is weird. Why'd you do that? Why'd you click the video? But if you are, this video is gonna be about how to transform from only drawing fan art to drawing yourself in original art, which is something that I struggled with and had to do as a process for a while because I just couldn't do it. So I thought I'd make this little video because maybe it can help somebody. Maybe it can like make people feel less alone, and maybe it can be used as a guidance to people who want to do the same thing. So I thought I'd record this, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you want to get to know me, one of the easiest ways to describe me is a fan artist. My art is like 99% art of other shows, cartoons, animes, stuff like that. Occasionally I do original art. Occasionally I draw myself. That's like a 1% of my art, but it's still there. But recently I've been, putting a little bit more attention on that original art aspect. I've been growing on this a little bit more because I feel like it's a very important thing to do if you want to grow as an artist. You don't have to. There's other ways. There's everybody has their own way, their own thing to do. But I feel like for me, a great way to grow as an artist is to develop my skill as an original artist. So one of my first arts that I made of myself is actually this one. It was like a get to know me kind of post where I just like wanted to put my age, my favorite things, and what my pronouns are. Just get to know me. So I decided I want to draw myself. This was like one of my first time drawing myself, and I really love it. It's a really cute drawing. I think I had it as my profile picture for a while because it's really cute. But it does not look like me at all. It has some similarities, but it doesn't really look like me. But the important part is that I started drawing myself. Now, at first, I was very scared to do this. It's just really overwhelming because I feel like to me, I can never draw myself to look like myself. So even attempting to do so was just really scary. What if I try to make myself more ugly? What if I make myself more pretty than I actually am? Which is a fear that bottles from insecurity. But it's still something that I struggled with. So when I was really deep in that little fear, I stopped drawing myself for a while, and that's when lightning struck. I kind of wanted to practice realism. Now, not realism, but clowny's realism. I started drawing one of my favorite movies, Coraline, in like a realistic style a little bit, not really realistic again, just like more humanly, I guess, because my drawing until that point kind of looked very fictional, very magical, I guess, kind of has this little magical whimsy to it. But I wanted to draw something that looks a little bit more human. They still are. They don't look like real humans, but they look a little bit closer to humans. So I wanted to do that with Coraline. I ended up really liking what I was doing. And that's the point I was like, I wonder if I can do that with myself. So I ended up making a drawing of my face with my OC Clowny Worm around it. Now, if you don't know Clowny Worm is my very self-inserted character. I made her because I didn't want to draw myself. I have an actual animation on my account here that you can see. It's my final animation for my animation course of Clowny Yu. Very silly character, but I made her because I did not want to be seen. I posted a picture of my face. People knew what I looked like, but I did not want to draw myself because, again, I was scared I would make myself too beautiful or too ugly. Those are the two options that I had. This was the first one. At first I was like, I'm not sure if I like it, but the more I looked at it, the more I've grown to love it. I realized that the imperfections in it are kind of just what made it feel like me. It doesn't necessarily look like me, but I kind of feel closely to it. I feel seen by this. If you don't know my art, the way I would describe it is kind of like the unusualness and the usual. I tend to draw things looking very like it's like looking like they're supposed to be there, but they're not. Like a very unregular scene that feels very regular. I think that's how I would describe it. But I decided to try and do that with me and my worm. So I drew my brain out, and I drew my clowny worm inside of my brain coming out, which is just really silly. It's a little bit body horror. Like my mom looked at it and was like, "Oh, clowny, that's gross." I was like, "No, it's not. It's really cool. I like it." I don't have many drawings that way, but this specific one I really love because it's me. I just love it because it's me. I'm obsessed with myself, guys. I'm sorry. But if you started to pick it up, this has made me like myself a lot more. Starting to draw myself made me realize how beautiful I am. Because, be honest, I'm pretty beautiful. And being able to admit that is a huge step for me. Because I used to not like myself. I used to not like my face. And like I said, that's the reason I did not draw myself. After that, I kind of took like a little turn. I decided to start drawing myself ugly, not being scared to draw myself really, really weird or really, really ugly, because I feel like that fear of mine that was like, I'm gonna draw myself so ugly, was just silly. It was just silly. There's not such thing as drawing yourself ugly if it's your art style. So I just started doing it, whatever. And this is like a little bit of different than my other art style. My usual art style looks like this a little bit, but this is a little bit different. This is a little bit more realistic, I guess. I'm still learning how to incorporate my art style into myself, but I think at that point I was gaining a little bit more it was about gaining confidence, which is the important part. So I'm just gonna let her have that. After that, I drew one of my favorite drawings of myself, which is a mix of traditional art with digital art. I made this little drawing of myself on a little paper, and I really liked how Clowny Worm turned out, so I decided to draw myself digitally, but leave Clowny Worm inside, like to use the sketch on the paper as a base. I really love this one just because it's so cute and it really incorporates myself and my art style and just everything I love and adore about art together, and I just feel like it's really beautiful. So this one is a huge favorite of mine. This one I really hate. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I really don't like this one. The colors are really patchy, and I was trying really hard to draw something that I don't usually draw. So I was just kind of forcing myself, and I don't like that, Clowny. I don't like that you do that. Stop that right now. So this one gets a out of me. Another one that is kind of similar to this style that I did a couple of days after that one, is kind of really cool because it has me and it has drawn me and it has Clowny. It has all versions of me in one drawing. So I really like the concept. Again, I feel like I could do better on like the proportions and how I'm drawn, but I still like it a lot. It's helped me like realize that I can incorporate myself into everything. I've drawn this one. This one is so cute. It's so cute. It looks like me. I think I'm not sure. I like whenever I show it to people, they go, it looks like you, but I don't know. I have like self blindness. I cannot see myself in my art, but I know it looks like me because I drawn it really similar. I think, but it's so cute. I worked a lot of the reference, which is a love. But it's so cute, and like Clowny Worm. I wish I could do something more with Clowny Worm. It kind of feels like a little empty when she's just on the top, but I still love this one so much. It's so cute. Last one that I have for you guys today is actually this one. I drawn this one like an hour ago. It's just me holding my Clowny Worm like a rat, cause she's a rat. She's evil. Don't try to twist it. Uh, and I just feel like it's just a really cool drawing. I feel like it really looks like me, and I feel like it really incorporates my vibe as like I'm so tired because I'm very happy. I'm a very happy person, but whenever I'm like drawing, I'm just like in my bed because I'm so sleepy. Drawing is like a letting go of everything for me. It's just me and the art. So I feel like this drawing really shows it. It's just me, my art, and my original character, Clowny, which is also me. My name is also Clowny. There's 4 Clownies in this universe, and you're watching one of them. I feel like this one's a little bit more stylized, I mean eyes-wise, because this one looks a little bit more like my style and like the way that I draw the faces and hair. Because recently I've been really liking doing those like kind of hairs. I did it on my Applejack drawing, and I fell in love. So I've been doing that a lot recently. And I just feel like I did really good. So, what I have to say basically is if you want to start drawing yourself, just do it. Don't just do it. Don't even think about it. Like I said, my biggest fear was like making myself too ugly and too beautiful. But you gotta remember, there's not really such thing. You might think you look a little like that, but it's literally not real. It's literally fake. It's literally all in here. Um, Once you start, like, just even if you hate it, just sketch your face. Sketch something that doesn't even look like yourself, and you are gonna start. This is the start. You're gonna start with something that doesn't even look like yourself, and then you're gonna add things you like about it. You're gonna, I like wearing this hat, and you're gonna add the hat to that character, and then you're gonna, I like wearing those makeups, and that you're gonna add that makeup to the character, and slowly, it's gonna look like you, and it's gonna be you, and you're gonna love it, and you're gonna love yourself, and I'm also gonna love you. We're all gonna love you. It's gonna be awesome. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Bye!